Welcome back to Double Oak 7. I'm Carl.
And I'm Hannah.
And this week we are going to dive in, not into a new series, but back into our normal review and tasting. You might wonder why we have 3 bottles out here. Main reason is recently I went to our local Lee's Discount Liquor Store, ran into a very wonderful gentleman over there named Jesse. He's the Vice President of Procurement. He had some good suggestions for us, and also a lot of the bottles, and especially the single barrels and stuff like that, he's responsible for. So this all kind of started when I was celebrating getting a new job, and we wanted to get something nice. So we got the Angel's Envy over there, which is a single barrel select specific to Lee's Discount Liquor Store. However, when I ran into him, he had some very good suggestions about the Rare Character bourbon, which is new to us. Mm-hmm. We had never had it before. He suggested the Rare Character 9, which we did get and try. However, it's my buddy Daniel's bottle. He took it with him, so we didn't get to review it, but we will get back to it. We have the single barrel series over here, and then he did not suggest this one. However, it was at their store. It's a brand under the new Riff, and the only reason we wanted to get this is it's a winter's whiskey. Very interesting. We will be doing a review of all of those. However, I did just want to give a shout out to Jesse and Lee's Discount. We do not have any connection to Lee's. We paid for all of these bottles.
Sponsored.
Yeah, not sponsored by them. However, I did just want to give a shout out to them because they are some amazing single barrels. You can find single barrels at all of your different kind of stores out there. That's one thing that's cool about having these store select bottles is they actually go and they're the ones that pick and decide what single barrels they are going to be using for their store. Mm-hmm. And so every one of them is different and unique to that store, which is really cool. Back to this Rare Character. They are an awesome company. We enjoyed both of the bottles that we tried there.
Yep.
And we probably are going to go back and try some more. They have a few different Lee-specific single barrels over there that we're probably going to give a try. But that Rare Character 9 was very, very good. Probably in one of our top
top
bottles
it.
that we've had, period. But to single out this Rare Character specifically, this is called the Thespian. Guess I said that right. It is, again, by Lee's Discount. One of the things that's cool, too, about them is that when you go and you look at the single barrels that are store select, their labels are actually written with that store on there. One of the ones my buddy found up in South Lake Tahoe, the label actually had a picture of Tahoe on there, which was really cool.
Yeah. And I know at the very beginning when we started all of this, I was definitely talking about the bottle and the appearance, but I do think that the Rare Character, they usually have a really fun little sticker on the front too, which just adds to it.
Yes,
I think.
Yeah, always kind of it pulls you in there. Sometimes, especially wine, I feel like a lot of people buy off of the label. Fun labels, fun bottles definitely pulls you in. So this one, you can see it actually says Lee's Discount Liquor on there. This one is 115.14 proof. It was aged for 6 years and 4 months. And the really fun thing about this one is it's straight bourbon whiskey finished in apricot brandy barrels. Mm-hmm. So this is bottle 102, and it was actually bottled back in 2023. So these have been circulating around for a few years at Lee's. If you have a Lee's next to you and they have this in there, might want to go in there and give it a try. Obviously, we've already tried it a little bit,
Yeah.
but we're going to give our full review on it right now.
We normally look up the tasting notes and all that good stuff. They don't have it on the World Wide Web for this one, but we will give our opinion.
Yeah, one of the things that's kind of hard about some of these is that, like I said, they are specific to that store, so you might not be able to find the tasting notes on there. The Rare Character 9, however, there's a bunch of those floating around there, so tasting notes are actually on the web. You can even go onto their website. Some of their more recent single barrel series that they've been putting out are on there. This one, probably because it was out in 2023, isn't actually on there. So,
Anywho's.
Did I say it is 115 proof,
Yeah.
6 years? Yes, and
Yeah.
all that stuff. So, I don't even know the mash bill on here. This is MGP, but I'm not really sure about the mash bill on this one. But I think a lot of theirs were kind of just like standard, like 70, 78 corn and rye. Not a lot of weeded mash bills for these the Rare Character. So, anyways, let's dive on in.
Doesn't even smell like it smells like bourbon, but
Very sweet, like
it's
fruity
very,
sweet.
very fruity.
And I know it might just be a mind thing, but I feel like I actually am like smelling that like the stone fruit on there, like some apricot. It smells like what I'm getting more for apricot is that like when you have the dried apricots.
Yeah, I was gonna say because it's kind of sugary because it is so sweet, and normally those are covered in sugar.
Yeah. Vanilla's kind of a back note on this one. Like I get the stone fruit is what's kind of like hitting me first, and then the vanilla at the backside, and then a little bit of. I feel like the more I smell it, the more it's like just coming alive.
Yeah, more depth.
Yeah.
It's the opposite of sour than sweet. It's sweet than everything else.
Just kind of like coming alive over there.
All right, ready? OMG.
Even
coming from our cheap bottles to this is amazing.
Yeah, definitely can tell the difference. Not that I'm trying to hate on those.
No, they're still good.
The budget.
It's just different. It's definitely elevated palate.
Like, jumping in on our Kentucky Chew there, like I feel like I'm already starting to like taste and enjoy it.
There was no chew necessary. Wow, this is better than, because you know how the ethanol kind of came off since it's been open for a little bit. It's really good. Wowie.
I feel like one thing that we should do is kind of like go back and like revisit some of our bottles that we did.
Yeah.
One, our palate has like.
When I would gag when we tried everything.
One, our palate has.
Yeah.
Matured. But two, like opening your bottles and letting them breathe a little bit really does change the flavor.
Yeah.
We're trying to get away from popping the top and pouring it and giving a review right off of that.
You know, changing things as we go.
Yeah.
As we progress from the novice to what level? You're definitely above novice. I'm probably still there.
We're fun seekers.
Yeah. No.
We just do this to enjoy it.
It's got a really good mouthfeel.
So now that I'm actually able to taste a little bit more of it, yeah, beautiful mouthfeel on that. Nice and buttery.
And the character number 9 was also very buttery mouthfeel as well.
Yes, this is good, but from what I remember now, we did a thing. My buddy brought down multiple bottles, and I had multiple
We were
bottles, and we were
sampling a lot.
just sampling a lot. Which we wanted to turn it into a review, but it would have been like a night long.
It would have been a lot to follow.
I think
we could have lived it, I guess.
Yeah, I think in the time frame that he was down here, we probably sampled like what eight different bourbons.
There was a lot, but the mouthfeel on both of these were really good.
Yes, but that one we actually enjoyed more than this one, but this was still so good.
Yeah. I mean, it tastes exactly like you would expect it to based off the nose. Like, it's first sweet, and then as you drink more, you start to pick up on the notes of like a little oaky, but not too much.
Mm-hmm. And then the spices at the end, but it's not.
Nah, it's like a subtle.
It's not too much. It's a good warm spice.
Yeah, it's not.
And
it's
then
not a high rye. To me, it doesn't taste like it is.
And then that finish. I feel like that's where I can taste the apricot the most.
Yeah, the finish is kind of like the butterscotch, like not the flavor, but the feeling after you've been sucking on a candy for a little bit.
Like a little bit of like butterscotchy, like apricot-y, like
yeah.
I don't know. It's just so like I feel like I could just sit here and sip on this all night.
Yeah, it's literally like sweet, and then you get all the depth, and then it's just kind of like a mellow.
Yeah.
Very good.
Alrighty. So let's score this thing. If you haven't seen any of our videos before, we score off of nose, mouthfeel, taste, finish, and then price.
Yeah.
I didn't say the price of this bottle. The price of this bottle was $99. Most of the places that I've seen, almost every single rare character is right around that $9 mark. It is 6 years and 4 months. So it is a little bit of a higher priced bottle, but however, 100% worth it in my opinion.
Yeah.
So
okay, let me get my calculator out.
The good old calculator. So nose.
I really liked it. I'm gonna give it a 9.
I was gonna say I'm like 8 to 9, so I think I'm gonna say 9 as well.
Okay.
Mouthfeel. I really enjoyed the mouthfeel. I'd probably have to also say an 8.
I would say an 8 too. Just because we were talking about how the other one was like a little bit beyond.
And that's kind of where I was thinking too.
Yeah.
Like, so a lot of like what I and I think both Hannah base our our scores off of is like what has been the absolute best for us. So
in that category.
If we're saying that the best bourbon we've ever had is at a 10, then we kind of like rank off of that. And so definitely I think an 8's a good one on that. Taste. I think it has a incredibly complex, good flavor. I think the sweetness and the spice is definitely very well balanced. If you don't like, it's not overly powerfully sweet though. But I was gonna say if you like that spicier like rye, this might not be for you.
But you should try it because we should convince you to try. Okay. I would say like I don't know. Maybe like an 8.5.
Yeah.
Because I'm kind of in between. Because it is very, very good.
Yeah, I would go 8.5
okay.
as well. And the The finish, I'd probably go. It is a good finish.
It is good.
Not the best I've ever had, so I'd probably go 8 there. Now, the one place that is, we'll have to be fair to it. So, I was thinking the other day, like, another content creator, very popular. One of the things that he always says is $10 per year is a good price range. So for 6 years, 6.5 years really, $65. So $99, are we above that? Yes. So I feel like that would bring the score down a little bit. I still think that it's worth it, and so I'm gonna have to go with a 7 on the price.
I can agree with that. We'll try to figure out our system, because I think when it's finished in a different barrel, like that should kind of add a little bit of something, just because, a little something extra. If the water is from the fountain of youth, then that also should.
I mean, that was a really good bottle, the one from the Fountain of the Youth.
Yeah.
But no, I agree, because a lot of times they don't also put that on the aging process, right?
Yeah,
so the aging process is not usually included. That's one reason why the Woodford Reserve Double Oak is so expensive, because it's finished for so long. So this puts us right at an 8.1, which I think is actually one of our highest scored.
Yeah, which
bourbon since we've done
since we started
scoring system.
doing the scoring, which is adequate.
Yeah.
And accurate.
Yeah, I think it's
all of the A words.
I think that it's amazing. But next week we will be doing one of the other ones that we picked up from Lee's Discount. Some of the other ones that I'm really looking forward to, they have a Knob Creek single barrel that's specific to Lee's Discount. They also have a Larceny barrel proof, which is specific, a single barrel proof that's specific to Lee's Discount. And then coming in August, we're finally going to be able to get the Old Granddad single barrel 114 that they're doing a specific single barrel for Lee's Discount as well.
Ooh.
So those are some of the ones that we're very much looking forward to. So again, shout out to Jesse and our local Lee's Discount, and follow us for next week as we'll
pick one of these.
We'll pick one. So cheers, guys, and we will see you next week.